jungle, 4 monkeys went fishing. That is till their trip went awry. One's a capuchin and one's a chimpanzee, the other baboon, the last a blue monkey. Leaving their homeland, stepping away into time doth end. They walked out to venture and never looked back, as the DM says.
Look at all these monkeys. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. Monkeys in the jungle. They're not in the jungle anymore.
Hi, welcome to Jungles and Dragons, episode 8, I think. I'm Harrison, your DM. Let's get going. Let's go around the table. Ethan.
Well, here in Jungles and Dragons in the South, we do things a bit differently here. I'm Ethan, and I play a paladin monkey named Paul Beenis. And our funny monkey, fun fact, whatever fucking name it is, of the week is our character's least favorite colors. And Paul Beenis' least favorite color is periwinkle. Because when Paul Beenis was a small boy, his dad used to cover him in a periwinkle blanket, like toss it on top of him. You know when you put a blanket over a dog and the dog gets confused as fuck? That's what Paul Beenis would do. So he's scarred by the color of periwinkle because his dad kept throwing a blanket over and he'd be like, "It's just periwinkle!" Ah! And like run the wall and shit.
Have we told? I don't think we talked about this to the audience yet. What was Paul Beenis' dad like? He's a funny little character, right?
Yes. Hold on. Let me remember his name.
Wasn't it Beauregard?
It was Beauregard Beenis, the magician. He was a magician, and Beauregard would test his material on his son Paul, which in hindsight might not be the best thing.
Fucking Beauregard Beenis.
Well, Beauregard Beenis, we do it down here in the South a little differently here, Beauregard Beenis.
Well, hello, children. Gather around. I'll tell you about I'm August, and I'm going to tell you about my little monkey. I'm going to play my bottle. And I'll tell you about this little guy. His name is, I fucking forgot my character's name, but Spoon's Rango. He's a blue monkey. He's a wizard. Is that all the details? He has amnesia, yes, as explored in the last episode, where we fucked up a lot. And his least favorite color is metallic pearlescent chrome. Because he has memories tied to pain and that. So whenever he sees something all too reflective, pain, it's Pavloved into him.
It must suck being trapped in a world where everyone wears like armor and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because he also routinely forgets the things that make him upset, like Sasquatch. So it's only when he's reminded he gets back into it.
I see.
But anyway, that's all I've got to say about
Well,
doggy. Oh man. In the South we do things a little bit differently. And my name is Gabe, and I'm gonna be playing a little capuchin monkey mountain door fighter named Eugene. And his least favorite color is yellow, because when he first got a color television, he saw a banana. And he thought, oh man, this isn't black and white, so it must be a real banana. So he reached for it, and then it was fake. It was a screen. So he's been upset ever since.
It's so sad.
Yeah, I'm Nick. Here in the South, we do things a little bit different. I'm playing a baboon named Aani, who is, what's he again, a druid?
Yeah.
Yeah. His least favorite color is green because it's ugly. He's not a very complex character.
Well, here at Tyson's Chicken Nuggets, we know how to treat a chicken right. We do things a little differently down here. Well, yes, sir, yes, sir.
It's the big show.
I'm Harrison, as I said, your DM. I will be playing several characters. My least favorite color is probably like salmon, like the salmon shade of pink. Because every time I see like a guy wearing a salmon colored shirt, I feel like they're gonna call me a slur. That's why I hate that color.
Jeez.
It's a very ugly color.
It's like, yeah,
We
it's like
say things a bit differently down here in the South.
Well,
Wearing my salmon-colored tux.
We believe things a little bit differently here in the
My salmon-colored polo. Going
wearing
out the golf course today.
my white khaki shorts and my salmon-colored polo
gold
shirt.
in my salmon-colored shirt.
I'm wearing my salmon overalls and I'm panhandling some gold at the moment.
I got my salmon-colored one tooth, which I show off to the ladies.
Tell them about the salmon-colored tooth, Cletus. Tell them about it. Tell them about it.
I'm wearing my salmon suit and I'm looking for gold and oil in them hills.
Oh boy, I'm acting up. I'm getting the runs again. Oh jeez, pass the toilet paper.
I just love gold so much. I love being in the South.
I think it's time to start the episode.
Jungles and dragons and 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 jungles.
This auditorium starts to awake, and everyone's blinking around, confused. And Paul Beenis, Aani the baboon, and Eugene T. Monkey, all of you wake up on this stage. Or not wake up, like, you know what I mean? Like, suddenly, Spoons is gone. Spoons has disappeared. And you realize that he has, time skipped.
Oh my god. He did
Swear
a
to
time
God.
skip. We've been in a time skip.
Ooh, do I have a beard yet?
I hate that little rat fucker.
What did he do?
What
did
year
he go?
is it?
What time?
Oh,
I get my big old comical watch. What time is it? Oh my gosh.
my eyes bulge out a bit as I look at the watch. Holy shit. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, well, so we have to find Spoons. I mean, why do you do that?
I don't know. He's been acting so weird since the church. I don't.
Ever since with Elvis with all that big monologuing, and then I killed him. Oh man.
Oh Jesus.
When I rolled a critical and did 26 damage and killed him. Oh man.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna need I think the game is afoot.
The game is afoot. So what we have to do?
Drist is suddenly behind you. Did somebody say the game's afoot?
Yeah.
Oh God, Chris! No!
You're actually the person we needed. You're just the guy.
You are just the guy. I begin poking his forehead with my mushy finger. You're just the guy we need.
Ouch! Stop it! Stop.
Okay. Drist, you're gonna have to do this whole quest for us. So,
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, we'll just follow you.
You're gonna do it all for.
All right, I have an idea.
What is it?
I wiggle my big chunky finger in the air. I got an idea. We have to. Let's go back to the church. I feel like everything went awry with our buddy Spoons when we were at the church.
Get with the gorilla, and then with the.
That's true. That would be a good place to look. One issue I will say. This is Driss talking, not me.
I thought that was just your normal voice from now on.
Give yourself voice credit. It's clear.
It's
one issue. Nobody's at the church. We arrested the priestess. The other priests turned into spiders. I suppose we could do a sort of investigation, but there's no one really to talk to down there.
Well, that means we just have to go to the jail.
Yeah,
I guess we gotta prisoner. Where'd you take the people you arrested?
Oh yes, the priestess. She's probably being, I don't know, tortured or something. We can go find her.
Well, if she's being tortured, we might as well get some some things out of her, you know?
Make the torture
True.
worthwhile.
We
Yeah.
usually just do it just because. But
Just for
yeah, that's a
fun.
good idea.
I mean, I get that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go. So you're going to head to the jail, or the big central tower, which you know the dungeon is in the bottom of. Okay, so we're gonna cut to Spoon's Rango. Spoons, you've run down through this elevator that you know leads to the lower area of Menzoberranzan, and as you get close to the sewer where you know the big creature lives, you notice time resuming, so your little spell has worn off, but you did get a pretty good distance going, and you're going to the sewers, right?
Yeah, I'm going to the sewers.
You go to the sewers, and
I'm a
you go to
stinky
where you
sewer
were
man.
before, and you see that macaque from earlier, and she says, "Oh, Spoons! Oh my God, you got the book! You did it!
I don't know
Where's-
what's going on.
Where's
Man.
Where's Elvis?"
Oh shit. Oh, listen, man. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy, and it's my birthday, and I'm a little birthday guy.
Oh,
But
happy birthday!
thank you. In my head, I was repeating over and over again. I had the sort of you inceptioned me with like some.
Well,
some
I didn't, but
rules.
that other guy did.
Yeah, someone else did. So I assume you were a part of that. But so
Right, of
I
course.
just kept going over the protect the book, keep him away. I forgot you told me to find Elvis, and then I assumed that meant like protect and interact with, right, as well.
Not necessarily, but Elvis was our friend. Didn't you bring him back?
See, we didn't get a chance because I don't remember much, man. I'll be honest. I'm kind of like a worm in the wind here. All right. You dig. What was that? Excuse me. Did you hear that? Was that me?
Wait, no. Pause the fucking episode. What?
Ethan, come on, man.
What? What does it mean? What's the reference here?
You're breaking my character. Man, I was into it, man. You're breaking my character.
Ethan,
Come on.
just mute yourself. Go to a different chat or something.
Ethan, if you have to scream about worms in the wind, go to another chat. Or
Leave the
something,
room,
okay?
man.
Go
Leave
to
your
Have a
mic
little
on.
go to the
tact.
prison
Have
chat.
a little tact, okay?
He's in the
all
prison.
right. Okay.
I'm gonna go console him.
Okay, August, what were you saying?
It's just like a worm. I'm like a worm in the wind here. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What are you talking about, Spoons?
No hombre, remember. Hey,
You don't remember
hombre?
me or Elvis?
listen, man. As far as I know, just like every other monkey, I was born in the jungle at age 15. and lived there for the rest of my days up until now, obviously, until being transported to the 5th edition Forgotten Realms
She
world. But
starts to laugh. She goes, oh my God.
oh, you
You
saw
know
Joker too.
She says, do you know what I'd give to forget that, Spoons? You got a second chance. I'm so happy for you.
Thanks. Okay.
You know, I mean, obviously it sucks that you don't remember me. I'm a little upset, but you're really lucky. I think that's good.
Okay. Okay, cool. Solid then.
But still, where's Elvis?
Ah, right. Didn't get there. Well, you know, Elvis would often say that here in Menzoberranzan we do things a little differently, and so there was. I'll tell you what. Oh, it was tragic. I'm sorry. I couldn't get it out because I'm just holding back tears. Look at me crying. Oh boy. Oh, it's everywhere. The water from my monkey eyes. There were some gnolls, some creatures of the deep that I was trying to talk to Elvis. He seemed like a real stand-up guy, but these creatures just tore into him with the force of a thrown axe that does 24 damage and cleaves the skull. You know? Just like that.
Oh my God. So Elvis is first Poob and now Elvis? Oh Oh my god.
Yes, first Poob and now Elephant.
Okay, August, I'm gonna need you to roll a check since you're lying, but I can't remember what check it is.
Lie. A deception?
Deception, yes. Give me a deception check.
It's, I got a 13 deception? I'm deceiving 13.
Yes, that'll work. So she says, oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's just you and me now.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I hear the boss coming. And you feel these sort of ripples. I assume you're standing in the water in the sewer.
Oh, I guess so,
You feel these ripples coming. And deeper in, where the water sort of drops off, this huge shape comes out. And you see once again these 3 red lights, one on top of the other. But this time the creature gets closer. And you can see it clearer. And what you see is like nothing you've seen in this world or any world. It is this huge, massive, eel-like monstrosity with these rows upon rows of writhing tentacles spilling off of its sides. And these 3 red lights, they're not just lights, they're glowing, burning eyes set into this creature's skull-like face, at the bottom of which there's not quite a mouth, but this gaping hole. And this whole creature is covered in this inky black mucus which drips into the water. And these gills on the side of its body start to move up and down, and a voice comes out, and it says,
Spoons, you got my book.
My eyes bulge out of my head. Bigfoot! And I pass out.
Okay, since you're passing out, let's cut to the other group. You're with Drist, you're running through these bridges between the towers that make up the streets of Upper Menzoberranzan, and you get to the central tower with a big golden dome, and you go in, and you're in this white checkered central room that you've been in several times, and you're about to run down to the staircase that leads down to the dungeon, but then someone steps in front of you. It is a skinny, pencil-pushing nerd of an elf, the bookish drow elf that you know as the Patrician.
Yeah.
And he's got this smug, feces-eating grin on his face, and he says, did you really think I wouldn't find out about you guys?
Oh, great. And nerd. Listen here, nerd. Alright? You listen to me good. I make over $50K a year. Alright? I know you like to go around saying that you're gonna be my boss one day, but I live in a fucking penthouse. Alright? Now you just step aside and let us get to work, you numbers guy. All you know is crunching numbers and punching holes in calculators. Know your place, you fucking nerd.
I'm gonna get behind the Patrician, and I'm gonna crouch down, and I'm gonna beckon Spoons.
Okay, roll roll a stealth check to try to get behind
I'm not
the bench
there.
position. Yeah, I assume you meant Paul Beenis,
Paul
not Spoons.
Beenis.
Yeah, okay, roll
Are we gonna tabletop him?
14.
14.
Steals lunch money.
I'm gonna make that opposed, so he's gonna roll a perception check.
Put him in a locker.
Come on.
Come on, SquarePants.
He's crunching the numbers.
He got a 6, so he
Let's
does
go.
not notice. Okay, so you're crouched behind him.
I'm crouched behind, and I'm gonna beckon Paul Beenis. It's like, you know what to do.
And I say, well, you know what we monkeys say? We do things a bit differently to pencil-pushing nerds! And then I shove him over Eugene.
Okay, yeah, he falls backwards and he goes, gah! And, so he takes 1d4 damage from that. He takes 4
Did
damage.
he land on his keys or something?
Yeah, he lands on his keys, and you see him grab at his back pocket and go, ah!
They just stab directly up into his eyes.
Yeah.
Like fully penetrating.
All right, guys, let's go.
No,
Get out
wait,
of here.
guards! I know who you are. You're not from Maldoth.
Yeah, shut up, nerd.
I called them. I don't know who you are, but you're not gonna get away with this.
Get away with what?
Yeah, no one
I'm
listens
just
to you,
gonna-
nerd.
You come-
Gonna walk
He-
over
he-
him.
He's calling after you and saying,
I called Maldoth. You're not from there. You think you can come and parade around in here and pretend to be someone you're not?
and then his
You
voice
can't
fades
call
away
a
as
place
you...
nerd.
his voice fades away as you walk off.
Such animosity.
We're animals.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you go further into this dungeon, and as you're doing that, let's cut back to Spoon's Rango. You wake up, your eyes clear, and you see this big eel-like monster in front of you, and it says,
I'm not a Sasquatch, Spoons.
A what?
You know, never mind.
Okay, let's get past it. Let's get past it. Listen, man, let's get past it. It's fine. Let's move forward. It's fine, man.
Yes. I think...
I
you've
go
done
to shake his
you
hand.
can-
I put out my hand.
a big
Spoon.
slimy tentacle comes out and shakes your hand. This tentacle is like bigger than you are, by the way. This creature is just absolutely massive.
I
But-
honk it like a clown nose. I go, wah, wah.
Draws the tentacle back, and you can see that it has the book that it must have taken off of you while you were passed out in another tentacle.
Oh, you got
And-
the book.
Yes. You've done me a great service, Spoons, and
No
so
problem.
I want you to know that you and your friend here
And he gestures to the macaque.
will both serve me well in my coming empire. I will make sure that of all my servants, you are the most well taken care of.
And it rises, and you can see this creature, despite being so inhuman, you can feel how it carries itself with the sense of nobility. And it says,
Now I think introductions are in place.
I would not
My
object to
name-
that.
Is Admiral Zeg of the Abolific Sovereignty.
and it does a sort of bow, and it says,
I am from another time, but soon this time will also be my time.
I curtsy, sort of pulling out the extra skin around my lower body as a little skirt.
it strokes its sort of where you might guess a chin would be on this like skull-shaped head, and with one of its tentacles, it sort of strokes its chin, and it goes,
I was part of a great empire once, an empire that spanned planets and planes alike.
Huh.
But I was taken from my time, transported here to a world with so much. I don't even want to say it. The land everywhere. Ugh. But Spoons, together we're going to make this world great again.
and it does another big dramatic bow, and it says,
Come, Spoons, we have work to do. You too, Morticia. Tell me, where do the rulers of this city stay? Where would I go to make myself king?
You know, I haven't been here that long. I'll be honest, man. I'm not sure, but can you tell me about the intricacies of of your admiral position? I'd like to know how your navy functions in contrast to one of a place like here. It interests me deeply. Could we get into that for a second? Sorry to digress, but it's just
you,
we got to like 2 hours later. Just like
no, actually, give me a wisdom saving throw.
oh Jesus, okay. There we go. Classic high roller. 5.
5, you feel a searing pain in your brain. And take 1d. We'll say that you found time to rest during that period, so you're healed up. Take 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay, let me take that 1d4 psychic damage. Let's see what I get going on here. I take 2 damage, so I'm back
2
down to
damage.
exactly where I was.
You feel this awful searing pain in your mind, and it says,
Spoons, I only trust you because I know I can control you. So do not play with me.
That's the pain sound. I'm congested right now. Give me a break. I can't hit those high notes.
Where do the rulers of this city live?
One would assume, man, that's the tallest building. I don't know. It's the central tower with the looks at hands, sees scribbled writing, the big golden dome.
Central. Oh, where the dungeon is.
it rubs 2 tentacles together.
Then this is where I shall mark the return of my empire.
Would you say, man, that where you come from, people do things a little differently?
Very differently. For one thing, we're all underwater. But, Spoons, Morticia, grab my tentacle.
I guess I grab his tentacle.
Yeah, okay, the macaque
However-
grabs it. The macaque grabs a different tentacle, and this big, gigantic eel creature plunges into the water and starts swimming, and you were dragged alongside it. But you notice you can breathe. And if you think about it for a second, maybe you grab up to feel your neck. You've got gills.
Oh my god. Can I speak underwater? Like, does sound come out, or is it like?
You can try.
Okay, so I'm gonna say, it's just like the water horse.
Yeah, okay, you say that. You make this awesome water horse reference, by the way. You notice that you are sort of speaking through your gills like the monster does. Okay. We'll cut back to the others.
It's awesome. Sick water horse reference, bro.
So you are all descending into this dungeon, and Drist says, she's gotta be in one of here. Gotta be in one of these.
Wait, is this the same place Spoon saw the red lights last time? Right.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes. Red light.
She's gotta be in one of these.
Yeah.
One of those.
These nuts.
You hear someone like shaking chains through a door, and a voice saying, "Are you looking for me? I'm in here. Just help, please."
No, we're not really here to help you. You're kind of here to help us, you know.
Yeah.
Are you going up against this big metal door that you hear this voice through?
Yeah.
Through this hole in the door, you can see the priestess chained to this wall, and she says, if you want me to talk, you gotta do something for me first. Come on."
I'll do something for you, alright? I pull out my longsword, start poking at her kidney. Yeah.
Okay, calm down.
You're poking the door between you and her.
It's a long sword. I fit it through the hole. There's gotta be some, like, peephole, right?
Yeah, there's a peephole. That's what you're talking through, but your sword doesn't reach her.
Is she 5 feet away from the door?
More than 5 feet. You look in and
Damn
you
it.
see. Okay, let me describe it better. You see through this peephole, this sort of stone room, and in the back wall, she is chained to a wall. To the wall. Yeah, not a separate wall. To the back wall.
Okay, well, I still put my longsword through the peephole, and I don't reach her at all. She just sees a sword sticking through it, like wiggling around. I'll give you one of this, huh?
That doesn't really do anything. I'm not feeling the spirit, you know.
What if we offer to make the chains longer?
No, I think I want you to let me go.
Well, we're not really in charge, so that's not really our jurisdiction. I don't know what we're really supposed to do. Are we gonna appeal to the management? We can't really do that. I mean, Aani, blow up the wall or something. I don't know.
What?
You've done magic powers.
Let me look at my spells.
Yeah, like make the door disappear or something. I don't know.
Mold earth. You said it was stone, right?
Yeah, it's stone.
Can I?
It's not really attached to the earth, though.
Just shut up.
She says, "Look, whatever. Okay, who cares? You got your friend with you, the dark elf?" And he says, "Drizzt says, yeah." She says, "You got a key?" He says, "Yeah," and he opens the door.
Oh, wow. Okay, let me in!
we all bust in.
He says, "What do you guys think? Should I unlock her or what?"
Not yet.
Let's get the information out first.
Well, we should probably go
or you can let me go first, and then I'll give you the information.
Or we could go into her cell to get information instead of just standing out here.
Yeah, let's go in. I'm going in.
Here's what we're gonna do. Paul, pat her down for weapons.
I don't have any weapons. We'll
learn that soon. We'll learn that soon.
Okay, awesome.
She's a priestess.
I start patting her down with the side of my longsword.
You don't detect any weapons.
No weapons.
Cavity search.
Aani, look into her eyes for a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Give her a baboon stare.
What do you see? What do you see? Any bad intent?
Roll. I mean that could be a roll, Aani. If you want to look into her eyes and roll an insight check.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hang on a sec. It's 2. 4.
4. No, you don't detect any intent whatsoever from her. You look in and see a void.
What do you see?
See eyes.
All right, Drizzt, handle the perp.
What does that mean? What am I doing?
Shoot her!
He pulls out his wand. Are you sure?
I'm just kidding. Sorry, I couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I had to take the opportunity.
Unlock the thing and unlock it. Go ahead.
Yeah, alright. He unlocks it, and she immediately bolts.
I know it!
You guys are idiots.
Can I trip her with my longsword?
Roll, I guess just give me a... What the heck is the tripping with a longsword check?
Acrobatics.
Performance?
I guess a strength. Because you're lifting a sword? I don't know.
Okay.
A strength check.
Fuck, 3.
3.
You trip yourself.
I'll give the other 2 of you each one chance to stop.
I'm gonna jump at her and tackle her.
Okay, that is I guess an acrobatics check.
Alright, acrobatics. That's gonna be a 7.
7? Nope, she keeps running.
Alright, I take
Eugene.
out my hand axe and I throw it at her.
Oh my god, not again!
Okay.
16.
Yes.
16, that hits.
Alright.
Full damage.
9 damage.
9 damage. Okay.
Oh, no.
You hit her in the back and she goes, "Ah!"
Oh.
And she splats into the wall. She's still alive. Yeah, she falls into the front wall. And she says, "Oh, all right. Fine.
Talk, and we'll use a healing rock on you. You gotta give us the information."
Okay. That might kill her.
Ask me what you want to ask. Whatever.
Where's Spoons? What did you do to him? Where is he?
I didn't do anything to your friend.
Do you know anything about his weird behaviors? Ever since we went to the church, he's been acting strange.
Well, I guess it could have to do with what happened at the church.
Wait.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. And she tells you her story. She says, so me and my church, we came into possession of a book. The Book of Time. A book which allows you to do all sorts of fun time-related stuff, but what we wanted to do was go back in time before the Sundering. Do you know what the Sundering is?
I'm a monkey.
No.
No.
I mean, it's okay. It's more of something that like scholars know about. We know for a fact that there was a civilization before our own, before we even started recording history in this world. But somehow it collapsed. This entire civilization was lost. We call this event that destroyed it the Sundering, and we wanted to find out what that was. If maybe the gods were present back then, or if like an earlier stage of evolution, like the spider people you saw. We wanted to know what was back then, and well, you could say we found it. We summoned a creature from an empire, an ancient empire long before our time, a creature called an aboleth. And at the time we thought it was harmless. It seems to thrive in water. It doesn't seem to do so good on land. So we put it in a big tank where it could survive, but we didn't really give it enough room to, cause any trouble. And so we studied it. And, well, things got complicated. It began to talk to us, tell us about its history, but we noticed our minds changing as we spoke to it. One of us even developed gills, so we decided maybe it's not best for us to go near this beast, so we summoned some monkeys to do it for us instead. 3 monkeys. Their names were Poob, Morticia, and Elvis. We had them clean the tank, communicate to the aboleth for us, take care of any maintenance required, and we would evaluate them after each time to make sure that the aboleth wasn't doing anything too bad to them. But it seemed that it's the way in which it invaded their minds was beyond our detection. So one day, the monkeys revolted against us, and so they carried it off, gave it the book, and in the process it turned all my friends into big spider people using the powers of the book. It de-evolved them. But that's all I know. I haven't seen it since it escaped. I haven't seen the monkeys except for Poob, who I did kill.
So you killed
and we
Pooh?
killed Elvis.
Yeah.
Oh, you killed Elvis. Good, nice.
I
Very
killed the
nice.
fuck out of Elvis, man.
So that
Yeah.
means there's
So
the
this-
other one, Morticia.
Yeah, Morticia.
And I'm guessing when we were in the church, something must have happened to Spoons.
Maybe
Must have gone
maybe
through some sort of hypnotization.
this the abacus turned him into a dark and twisted character.
Yes, well, from what we can tell, in addition to whatever time powers the aboleth may have gained from the book, it also seems to possess an innate ability to change both the minds and the biology of creatures that it comes in contact with.
That's really twisted.
So,
Pretty
I have
sick,
a
pretty
plan.
twisted.
I have a plan to get our buddy Spoons back. So, what is one way we can also change the minds and biology of someone? Easy. We leave a bowl-shaped dent in their head, right? We're changing their biology, making it bowl-shaped. And we're thus disrupting the brain, which could bring back our buddy Spoons, you know?
Are you suggesting we lobotomize him?
No,
drop
we
an
leave a
anvil on
bowl-shaped
his
dent
head?
in his head.
We drop a anvil and or piano on his head.
Yeah, a big rock, anvil, piano, bowling ball, I don't know, something like that.
Wait.
Coconut.
I take out the healing rock. We're gonna heal him.
It'll be a small bowl-shaped dent, but this will do. Yes.
Listen,
Gosh.
Good job, team.
if we're gonna find Spoons to dent his head in a bowl-shaped manner, we need to find the creature. And he said
Yes.
that the creature lives in water.
As you say, we need to find the creature. There is this huge crash from the bottom of the dungeon.
Holy
They hit the
shit.
Pentagon! No!
They hit the fucking Pentagon.
They hit the central.
They hit the central spire with the golden dome.
Someone turn on the news!
It's everywhere. All right, Karis.
Okay,
keep
so
going.
a crash.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's all. That's all I've given you. You hear a
Oh.
crash from the bottom.
Oh.
Well, let's go check it out. Now we know what to do.
I think we're going, boys. I think we're going swimming.
Okay,
I have
so,
a feeling this could lead to our buddy Spoons.
Let's go.
so you and Drist and the priestess all run down to the bottom of this dungeon, and first of all, just to clarify what where the gnolls are, you see they're not in this box that they were in earlier. The box is empty. But the more obvious thing here is there is a big gaping hole in this great floor that this huge monster, I'm not going to describe it again, you heard it the first time, has stuck its head out of. And sitting on top of its head are Spoons and the macaque.
Spoons.
Spoons!
You tricked me. That's
Spoons,
just
you can-
like that's just like
Spoons,
him.
you can-
That's
you
exactly
can-
what he would
you can-
say.
Still talk normal. Spoons, if you want.
that's the gills in the air. That's what they sound like. It's
Yeah,
like the egg.
you can still
You know,
talk through your mouth too if you would like.
Oh, you're no fun. Sorry, guys. Turns out I couldn't talk through my mouth the whole time. Hey, guys. How's it going? Yeah.
Not
Yo,
too
what
great.
the fuck, man? Get back
Yeah,
over here!
You froze us, and now you're with
What are
the
you
big guy.
doing?
You're with the mortal.
I'm talking through my mouth, man.
I'm really disappointed in you, Spoons. You're
Love you
better
too,
than
buddy.
this.
That was pretty crappy for you to freeze us, you know?
Yeah.
And then you let me murder Elvis? What? How could you let me do that?
You hear the macaque gasp when you say that.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What? Oh, why do I? even
Yeah,
fucking
you
bother?
made him murder.
You made me murder Elvis. you
That was on you, Spoons.
Why
This one's
do
on
I-
you.
used a
Even
mind control
fucking
spell and
bother.
made me murder Elvis.
Why do I upturn my chin? I'm gesturing with my hand. Why do I even fucking bother? Why?
Is this
Why-
your,
why do I
your
bother?
Joker arc?
Yes.
You better
I
give
mean-
us what we deserve.
Do I have
You
anything in
keep-
my pack that I can use? Wait, in my equipment, do I have any? Come on, give me something that I could draw with. I have rations. I'm taking out rations. I'm dipping my fingers into whatever the fucking the most liquidy thing in there is, and I'm drawing on Joker makeup. I'm
Okay,
drawing diamonds around my eyes, a big exaggerated mouth.
You hear doors opening from the top of this dungeon, and feet shuffling, and a whole bunch of drow, including the patrician who has little blood trickling from his butt.
Can we see him?
Yeah, you see
I'm
all
gonna
sorts
point him
of
out and
drow.
go, "Nerd, you're a nerd. You're a fucking nerd."
You see a whole
Hey,
bunch
nerd!
of
Look, we found the guys you've been looking for.
Hey, nerd.
Hail the guards! Get them!
you see a bunch of drow elves coming down, and they're like, "What was that crash? What was? Oh my god, what is that?" And you hear all of them like talking and saying, "What the heck is this thing?" And the aboleth speaks, and it says,
Silence.
Okay.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi. Admiral Zeg of the
Is this
Abolithic-
where the musical number kicks in?
Guys,
Yes,
I meant to say this is Admiral Zeg.
Hello, I'm Admiral Zeg.
it reaches out like 5 different tentacles and like slimes them around you to sort of shake your hands, shake some of the drow's hands as some of them approach the bottom of this platform where the great floor is, and it says,
Admiral Zeg of the Abolithic Enterprise. No, not the Enterprise. That's not what we are. Admiral Zeg of the Abolithic Empire. Nope, that's still not it. Admiral Zeg of the Abolithic Sovereignty. Nice to meet you. Very nice
look,
to meet you.
you're gonna do great, man. I'm whispering in his ear. You're gonna be fine, man.
Thank you,
You're
thank you.
nervous.
I'm a
I know
little
it's a new
nervous.
thing.
I'm a
I
little
know.
nervous.
New Kingdom. You're gonna be great. I'm tapping him on his big
yes.
slimy face. You're gonna do great, man. Just take it slow. Take it. We practiced. You got your
So,
cards. You're fine.
sandcastles. What's the deal with sandcastles?
No.
right?
It was the other one. Man.
What? No,
Not that.
no
Not-
sandcastles. No sandcastles.
Not your stand up. No. It's the king speech. Come on.
The King's Speech, right? No, I think I can thank you, Spoons. I think I can fuse them both into sort of one thing. So I'm gonna test out a little stand-up, guys. Is that okay with you? Is that okay with everyone?
No, not really. Can I
I'm
just like
personally a
fucking
big
cut your
fan
head
of
off?
topical stand-up.
So, sandcastles, right? What's the deal with them, right?
What is the deal?
Kids make them. They make them on the beach, and I've seen kids make these super complex sandcastles, bridges and towers and everything. It's crazy, and it looks so complex, but it's not complex, it's temporary. And the tide comes in and washes it all away. If you were an ant or an insect, this sandcastle would look like a whole world, right?
Yeah.
I shoulder check Spoons. This guy's fucking garbage.
Are you
Are you
talking?
shoulder
Are you trying to say
checking
Paul
on top of
Beenis
me?
again? Stop calling
Paul
Paul
Beenis.
Beenis. He says
This guy's fucking garbage.
If you were an ant, or some sort of other insect, this sandcastle would be like a whole world. It would be like a city, a complex civilization. But again, from an outside view, it's not that complex, because the tide comes and it washes it away. You are ants. All of you, every single one of you is an ant. Less than an ant, even. A germ on the face of a grain of sand. And me? I'm the tide.
and it opens its mouth, this sort of big hole at the bottom of its skull-like face, and in one hand it starts to stroke this book. And Spoons, Morticia turns to you and she says, "This is pretty cool. I think he's gonna open a time portal." And,
You did so well, man.
The aboleth starts going,
His comedy has music in it too.
This
Let's
fucking
do
sucks.
everything.
I'm not a fan.
and like gallons upon millions of gallons of water start gushing out of this creature's mouth. And you can actually see, if you look closely, there's like a portal in this creature's mouth, which water is just pouring out of. And the ground beneath your feet starts to get moist as the sewer water rises, as this water pours in. And yeah, water is starting to fill up this dungeon.
Hey, man, you didn't tell me about this part. I wasn't briefed on this.
It goes,
Good talk. Well
I
done.
lay on my back and float on the water.
it's
We
not
gotta
quite.
find a way to fucking
it's
stop
not-
this.
It's not quite up there just yet. It's a little moist. Let's actually say this grate is sort of at a slant, sort of. Like, it's not quite even, so it hasn't reached you yet, but you see it touch a drow elf. One of these elves, and as the water touches it, the elf starts to go, ugh, ugh, what? Ugh, ugh.
So he can't
And-
swim.
And this elf, as the water touches its feet, its arms start to twitch and contort, and they split in three. And this elf grows taller, and it starts to hunch over, and these pincers emerge from its mouth, and its skin starts to harden into an exoskeleton, and it is de-evolving into one of these spider creatures that you saw earlier.
Oh no.
That's
Shit.
cool. I'm gonna go, I think.
Yeah.
So what are the exits like here?
Wait.
There is this long winding staircase that
The
leads
exit,
up.
like.
And all these other drow elves start immediately clambering up the staircase, and some of them are falling off and pushing each other out of the way.
Can I like cast jump on myself and just jump to the top of the staircase?
It's really long. You're not going to be able to do that,
Well,
but you
not the
can
top,
jump really
but-
high.
But pretty high.
Yeah, you
Spider,
can
Get
jump
ahead
spider
of the
pretty high.
crowds.
Spider climb.
I
That's
can
true, you do
do
have spider
can do
climb.
spider climb. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
Guys, I have an idea.
Well, I can't do that. What's
Yeah,
the
too
idea?
bad.
In order to stop this, we have to destroy the book. Is there any way we can get the book from him?
Well, he's a giant kind of eldritch being.
Drist looks down at you and says, you can get the book if you want. I'm getting out of here. And he immediately starts running up the staircase, and the priestess follows him as well.
Oh God! All right.
Can I ask a quick OOC?
Well, we could.
Wait, what did you say, August?
I said, can I ask a quick OOC?
Yeah.
So, do I have to not fight him still, and also like fight them if they try and fight him?
You can find out.
Okay.
Next time.
Next time.
But I guess, well, Aani's already leaving. They're all blocking the
let's just
staircase.
get out of here.
We don't.
Yeah.
Do we really have any? How are we gonna do that though?
Let's just fuck off. Yeah,
We're
you're right.
still- we're gonna
He's surrounded by water, and if we touch the water, we turn into just something.
We
I
turn
assume.
Yeah.
Guys, I have gills.
Okay, I get it, guys. I realized my plan was shitty. All right, let's go.
Okay, let's fight him.
Okay,
But
so
guys,
Aani
listen, I have gills.
Well, we don't.
But all right.
Yo, you're not even on our fucking side. Why are you trying to
Well,
help
yeah,
us?
you're with the.
I'm just
Fuck
talking to
off.
you. Listen,
In the
I'm
meantime,
still,
we're out of here.
I'm still standing on the
Yeah,
aboleth.
hey, Aani, grab the book.
Okay, so Spoons, you do notice that this aboleth is not paying any attention to you at this point. So you feel like you could dismount it if you want to.
Listen, man. I was getting to like you. I'd tap his leathery hide. Come on, man. Come on.
It doesn't look like it's ignoring you on purpose. It looks like it's completely absorbed in this sort of ritual.
Grab the
nice,
book.
Who has the book right now? Where is it?
The aboleth.
Like it's in his tentacles?
It's in its
tentacles.
tentacle. The rest of you, this water is getting dangerously close to you right now.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess I'll. What's Morticia doing? Where's
Morticia, she's just sort of sitting there.
Hey, Morticia.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I mean, I've been better.
What are you feeling about all this?
Well,
I push her off mid-sentence. I push her off the aboleth.
yeah, she falls
hands,
and
bam.
She falls into the water.
Well, I want to see what happens to her.
It doesn't seem to do anything to her. She seems to be breathing it with her gills, and she seems fine.
Okay, shit. So can I dive for the book?
Yeah, if you would like to. I'm going to have you roll a strength check. Or first an acrobatics check to sort of swim through its tentacles to get to it, and then a strength check to try to pry it out of this tentacle.
All right. Acrobatics is a quality 14.
Yeah, that'll get you down there. The
then
strength
a
check's going to be a little harder, though. This is a big creature.
It's okay. I have +0. I'll do great.
Okay.
Say 15.
15.
I
No,
don't feel like that works.
I don't think you do. I think you start grabbing it, and the tentacle tightens around it. The aboleth still doesn't seem to be paying attention to you, but just the sort of muscle memory. This tentacle tightens even further, and you cannot grasp the book out of it.
All right. Cool.
All right.
I think we should
Spider
start.
climb.
Yeah, and are the walls climbable for cause since we're monkeys? Can we
No,
just climb
not
up?
if you don't cast spider climb on yourself, which I don't think you can. These walls are not climbable.
Well, Aani, start bouncing off the walls.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna cast spider climb, and the willing creature that I touch that gains the ability of spider climb is gonna be me. And I'm gonna climb up the walls.
Okay. The rest of you, are you just running up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Hey,
Spoons,
guys,
what are you doing?
Guys, listen, guys. I'm kind of confused which side I'm on right now. I don't know how I feel about things.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Okay. I've got an idea. Okay. And I take out a piece of paper I've been keeping in my skin pocket. A little piece
The
of
prison pocket.
a little piece of parchment, and the aforementioned skin pocket, and I unroll it. I look at it, and and at the top it says, I only unroll it a little bit, and at the top it says 1 dot, and then I begin to read.
Oh, is this a forbidden
Yes,
joke?
yes.
Okay, so there's going to be different DCs that you have to roll depending on the creature that you're rolling for.
Okay.
There's also slightly different rules. A creature that is in combat, a creature that is not hostile with you and not in combat with you is going to be easier to do.
So,
Or it's not going to be an easier DC, but you're going to roll a higher number. You will roll 1d6, and that determines the number of minutes that is that it is like unable to do anything. A creature that is hostile towards you, which I would say that Aboleth is hostile towards you, even though he certainly doesn't trust you. Beyond the fact that he has some control over you. You can roll 1d4, that will determine the number of minutes. And if you're in conflict, you roll 1d4, but that determines the number of turns, not the number of minutes.
Okay, so what's the first thing I do?
The first thing is you need to roll a d20, and I'm not going to tell you what the DC is, but it changes depending on the creature, and you can target more than one creatures if you want.
Well, there's no one. I don't want to screw over any dark elves for no reason, or drow elves.
Yeah, but you can target if you want to target Morticia too, you could. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So can I target both of them?
You can. You can direct the joke so that both of them hear it.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna direct the joke so that both of them hear it. Here we go.
So first of all, roll your d20.
Okay. I got a 19.
A 19. Okay. And tell me what your joke is.
All right.
What is this joke that is so awful, so unfunny that it's been forbidden?
All right, here we go. Knock, knock.
Nobody says who's there.
Nobody
but you
says who's there.
can continue the joke if you like.
All right, cool, guys. Hammond. And then I go, Hammond who? And it's like, I don't know. Hammond eggs for breakfast, please.
Okay. You hear from the water. Are you in the water or out of the water?
I'm like sort of waiting because I was just down getting.
Okay, so you're in like this part of the hole that the aboleth doesn't quite take up, sort of waiting there.
Right.
And you hear from the sound in the water. You hear Morticia going. And the aboleth, water doesn't stop coming out of its mouth, but you do hear it's going, and the tentacle loosens. Roll 1d4.
Maybe I will. Maybe I'll just do that. What would you do if I did? I rolled a 2.
I'd scream and cry. You rolled a 2. So you have 2 minutes of these two characters laughing. What are you going to do?
It just makes... I thought it did something random. Okay, I guess I'll grab the book, yeah.
Okay, you can try. I'm going to give you a strength check. The DC is going to be lower this time, though.
Alright, not if that helps. I definitely don't get it. It's 5. Okay. No chance.
We'll say that takes you 30 seconds to try to pull that out, so you get 3 more tries.
Oh god, am I gonna use 3 more tries, or should I do something? Oh, it's okay. I'm gonna cast floating. Kidding. Okay. Can I? Could I freeze the water? I have frostbite. Can I cast that on the water, or does that?
I'm gonna say no. I would need to Google how freezing water works in D&D, and I don't want to do that right now.
Okay, I guess I'll try again. Hey, anyone want to help me?
Wait. Can I throw a hand axe at the book?
You don't even see the book. It's beneath this dark sewer water.
Can I use a dagger? Is that gonna help me at all if I sort of try to pry it with the dagger?
Yeah, I'll give you Okay, I'll give you advantage, but I'm only going to give you 1 more try because I'm going to say that takes longer to pull your dagger out. And
all right, let's do it. I'm trying real hard. That's a 9, the first one.
Okay.
Oh my god.
And the second one is an 18.
Yes. Woo! Okay.
Yes.
You grab the book. The water doesn't stop.
Okay. Shit. I guess I swim up towards them.
The water doesn't stop, but you do feel like by grabbing the book, you have to a degree prevented this creature from doing other things with it in the future.
Right. Okay. Cool. I guess that's a lot of stuff to have done in that time. So I feel like I'll just swim towards them and then hand it over to someone else.
Okay. Now you really do need to start running because this water is almost at your feet.
I think I can cast Spider Climb on one of you guys. I've got 1 spell slot left.
I just thought of a funny idea. Can I try and evolve the aboleth into a person?
Just a quick D&D lore. This aboleth never evolved into a person. Judging by what you weren't there when the priestess said this, but maybe you weigh this idea with the other monkeys, and they tell you that the aboleth didn't evolve. It was wiped out in this sundering.
Oh, right. Sorry, guys, I wasn't there.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Not all everyone's a genius.
Yeah. Maybe you can evolve yourself? I don't know.
Into an aboleth. There we go. Now that's what I'm talking.
Into another aboleth.
Seriously,
I'm gonna
seriously,
check.
what are
I'm
you
gonna
doing?
look at my wrist,
Okay,
like I'm looking
let's
at the
run.
watch, and say, "Are you guys gonna move?" Or
Yeah, we're gonna.
All right, let's go.
We're running.
Okay, you went up. Okay, yeah. So
up
you
the
push
stairs.
your way through past these drow, and as the water starts rising, you run up and up this big winding staircase. You see drow beneath you getting turned into these monsters and start killing other drow. It is horrific. You hear screams echoing throughout this dungeon as people get transformed into monsters. You see a dwarf in one of these cells. The water touches it, and it immediately buffs up and gets all muscly, and it transforms into like some sort of rock troll and jumps out of this room, and it's beating up creatures, and it is chaos in here. And you get to the top of the dungeon, and you see that most of the drow beneath you have failed. They have not made it. They have fallen off or gotten killed in some way. And you do get to the top, though, and you're about to step through when someone steps in your way. It's the patrician, and he wags his finger and he says, I'm not so sure about you four.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Oh my god.
Buddy, you are in no position. You are in no position to be nagging at us at a time like this.
I'm gonna hand you
Step
the
out
book.
of the way.
I'm handing
right
you
now.
the book of time.
No, I don't think I will. He grabs onto this metal door that is open right now, but, closes to the dungeon, and he smirks.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Don't do it. Don't do it.
He starts closing it very slowly.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna kill him. Alright, I pull out my longsword and I slash down at him.
Okay, he's slashing. You are like 4 feet tall, but okay, you slash down at him.
It's a long sword, it's 5 feet.
Give me an attack.
Alright, hold on. Yeah. Oh, that is literally a nat 20. I'm not like trying to make shit up for the thing. It's literally a nat monkey.
Okay, yeah, so you can roll
Natural
double
monkey.
damage.
Okay.
Elvis him.
Okay, that one's, let's see, 18,
Okay,
and then 9.
18 and 9. Yeah, you pull this. You drag this sword down, and you're not as tall as him, so it doesn't hit his head. But you go straight into his chest and keep carving down, and you've essentially given him 2 really long legs. And
That's weird. I don't like that.
And I let out a scream.
he goes up, and then he falls into the water below. And as he's dead, nothing happens to him.
Right. Oh, guys, that's what we have to. If we're dead, the water doesn't do anything to us.
That is fucking amazing. I start tasting the blood that from the spatter on my
Oh,
face.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
where am I again? Am I still?
You're with them. I was gonna give you like advantage on climbing up since you had spider climb, but since we took so long down at the bottom, I didn't want to have you like roll to climb up or anything.
Is it like a big pit in the middle of the spire? Like you can see all the way down?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And you can see these monsters fighting and stuff, but most of them are drowning now because the water is getting so high. Except for the spiders.
the
You
water.
know, except like the trolls and stuff that the dwarves turned into, they seem to be drowning, but the spiders seem to be totally fine. They're just sort of chilling underwater.
Well, I think we should just leave the dungeon. I think they're gonna be fine down there.
Yeah, we should just go.
Let's just go.
Okay. So you start to leave, and the water reaches the top of this dungeon, and it doesn't stop rising. It
Oh,
is
shit.
Oh,
rising
God.
through the rest of this tower.
Well, let's get out of the tower. I think we kind of just fucked this entire civilization over. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the elevator.
Can you
Yeah,
use the
we're
book
leaving.
to close the portal in the dude's mouth?
I gave Ethan the book. It's his responsibility now.
What? I have the book.
Ethan,
I was giving
have
it to
the
you.
book.
I gave it to you to fuck with the patrician,
well.
but you didn't want to. You just wanted to cleave.
All right, how many? I start flipping through the pages. And do I find a page? Water portal.
Okay. So as you look through these pages, they're in some language that you do not recognize. It may not
Oh
even
God.
be like a mortal language.
Jesus, just shapes, and
But
colors, and numbers.
you feel like if you want to do something related to time, you can channel it through this book.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna. Let's see. I'm going to stop time. Yeah.
Okay, so in the past, I would have you roll a wisdom saving throw to use the book. This time, I'm going to need you to do 2, and if you fail the first one, don't worry about the second one.
Oh God.
Let's see. 5.
5. Oh boy. Okay. You feel something. As you look, you realize this book is covered in this inky black mucus that was on the aboleth.
God.
And your brain sort of seizes, and you see the image of these 3 red lights that make the aboleth's eyes, and you use the book, but it's not exactly you using the book. You turn to Spoons, you see, the rest of you see Paul Beenis has this look of sheer anger, and a voice comes out of him, and it says,
You betrayed these fools.
and a beam shoots out of this book and hits Spoons, and Spoons goes catatonic. But Spoons, you experience a blackness, and you wake up in a hallway with a white tile floor and a reflective chrome ceiling with these LED lights lining it. And for a moment, you don't know where you are, but then you remember, oh yeah, this is Butterfield. This is the lab.
Sasquatch!
What Sasquatch?